Well, Boston Ballet today is a company with a varied repertoire. We do academic classical work, neoclassical work, and contemporary work. How did I discover Jorma Elo as a choreographer? Because his movement vocabulary is different. It's demanding, and our dancers have worked with him already now for 5 years. So it's very deep in them, and that adds a lot. The emotional realm of the pieces comes to the forefront. So let's go now to the studio and take a look at the Jorma Elo's new creation for us that will premiere next week.
I would need a sequence that would have like 3 lines that you... Yeah. I started choreographing 15 years ago, but they were very small little bit tryouts because the Netherlands Dance Theatre had their workshops, so the dancers could try once a year, make little things, and they would be performed on the stage. So I did 10 of those. And if you make really tiny way. That seems so sexy. It's from that point. Mikko offered me to do a real piece for his company in Calgary, Alberta. I met Mikko in the ballet school. I was 12 and he was 11, so I met him in the ballet class. I'm mostly inspired, I would say, by the dancers. Different way how they move, how they work, and how they respond to me when I give them materials.
Hi, my name is Sabi Varga. I'm a soloist with Boston Ballet. I've been dancing here for about 5 years. I was trained in the Hungarian Dance Academy in Budapest. Working with Jorma is fun and hard. He's actually a very soft-spoken person, and which makes you pay more attention to what he has to say. I've done so many of his pieces by now, and I really try to pay attention how he moves his body and not try to copy him, but apply it to my body within my natural movement. If you can turn a lot or if you can jump high, he will allow you to do that in his language and within his choreography.
The good news is that I feel like I have a pretty incredible roster of dancers. The depth is just tremendous, and if I would say one quality for a dancer that is important for me is interesting.
My name is Melissa Hough, and I've been a corps ballet member with Boston Ballet for the past 3 years. And before that I was in BB2, and previously I danced with Ballet Met in Columbus, Ohio. I trained in Washington, D.C. with Kirov Academy of Ballet, and before that I was with Dance Explosion, which is a competition studio in Glen Burnie, Maryland, which trains me in jazz, ballet, tap, the whole thing. Yeah, working with Jorma has been a very interesting journey. I started working with him when I first joined the company in BB2, and was mostly in the back, which was actually a good thing because I was able to watch him a lot and see how the dancers picked up his movement. Most of the dancers, their first time working with him, it's really, really difficult for the ballet dancers to pick it up right away. It's like, what did he do? A lot of times he'll show it once and that's it, and if you didn't get it, then we'll just try something else.
Somebody told me, said, well, he's your resident choreographer. How come you let him to be there? I said, well, when he goes to New York City Ballet as a resident choreographer of the Boston Ballet, I think it's good for Boston Ballet too. We have to think in a big picture. It's good for the dance as an art form. What I want and what I see is very directly linked to what does the community in Boston want. I would like to take this company really far, and not only taking care of the art form but also developing the future for this art form.